nation. Today's ceremony is derived from the Army's first manual of ceremonies, the Blue Book, written by General von Steuben. Before the company is its guidon. The guidon is a rallying point for members of the unit and representative of unit pride. The soldiers assembled before you today are from the 546th Military Police Company. The commander of the troops for today's ceremony is Staff Sergeant Horn. The 546th Military Police Company was constituted on 7 June 1943 in the United States Army as 1st Platoon, 444th Military Police Prisoner of War Processing Company, and activated 19 June 1943 in North Africa. The company was then redesignated 2 December 1944 as the 227th Military Police Prisoner of War Processing Platoon, and inactivated 10 November 1945 in Italy. The company was again redesignated on 10 December 1946 as the 546th Military Police Platoon, and inactivated 18 September 1947 in Italy. On 20 January 1949, the 546 was reactivated at Fort Sill, Oklahoma, then redesignated 11 March 1950 as the 546th Military Police Company. On 8 September 1954, it was allotted as the 546th Military Police Company. It was then inactivated 1 January 1983 at Fort Sill, Oklahoma. The unit was then reactivated 13 March 2005 at Fort Stewart, Georgia, as the 546th Military Police Guard Company, and redesignated 1 October 2005 as the 546th Military Police Company Combat Support. On 14 February 2007, the 546th Military Police Company deployed to Afghanistan for 15 months in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. After its return, the 546th Military Police Company deployed to Iraq from 28 December 2009 to 25 July 2010 in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom 09-11. The 546th Military Police Company supported the Department of Defense DSURF mission from 1 October 2012 to 30 September 2013. The 546th Military Police Company deployed as an aid attachment to Kuwait in support of law enforcement operations from 6 December 2014 to 23 August 2015. They have also deployed to Camp Humphrey, South Korea, 2020 October to 2021 June in support of 9-BEV for Iraq mission. The company is currently assigned as a law enforcement operation and access control to Spartan Brigade, while concurrently serving as a flagship enabler to Armored Brigade combat teams in the Marne Division in a LISCO operational environment. The unit awards include Army Meritorious Unit Commendation, Afghanistan 2007-2008, Meritorious Unit Commendation, Iraq 2009-2010. The 546th Military Police Company continues to provide law enforcement expertise to the Fort Stewart and Hunter Army Airfield communities. Regulators, mount up. Ladies and gentlemen, now moving forward to execute the change of responsibility are Captain Hall, Commander of the 546th Military Police Company, First Sergeant Amoakohene, the outgoing First Sergeant of the 546th Military Police Company, and Sergeant First Class Lopez, the incoming First Sergeant of the 546th Military Police Company. The change of responsibility is a simple traditional event that is rich with symbolism and heritage. Key to the ceremony is the passing of the unit's guidon. This symbol not only represents the lineage and honors of the unit, but also the loyalty and unity of the soldiers. The guidon is the commander's symbol of authority, representing the responsibilities of the organization. Wherever the commander is, there is also the guidon. The custodian of the guidon is the company first sergeant, who is a senior enlisted soldier to the unit and principal advisor to the commander. Staff Sergeant Horn is now passing the company guidon to First Sergeant Amoakohene. First Sergeant Amoakohene passes the company guidon to Captain Hall, commander of the 546th Military Police Company, symbolizing his relinquishment of responsibility. Captain Hall now passes the company guidon to Sergeant First Class Lopez, the 546th Military Police Company incoming First Sergeant, a tangible symbol of her assumption of responsibility. Assumption of responsibility for Company First Sergeant. Sergeant First Class Brenna N. Lopez, let it be known that effective 2 June 2023, you assume responsibility of the Company First Sergeant of 546th Military Police Company. Sergeant First Class Lopez now returns the company guidon to Commander of Troops for safekeeping. The changing of positions between First Sergeant Amoakohene and Sergeant First Class Lopez indicates that Sergeant First Class Lopez has officially assumed responsibility of the 546th Military Police Company. Ladies and gentlemen, the commander of the 546th Military Police Company, Captain Houston Z. Hall.
Morning Colonel Light, Command Sergeant Major May, Lieutenant Colonel Gardner, Command Sergeant Major Astorga, distinguished guests, friends, family, thank you for attending today. Regulators, rest. I'd like to start by thanking First Sergeant Amoakohene and his son Paxton for the support to the regulator soldiers and families. While I haven't been in the seat long, the impacts of your leadership are obvious and will leave a lasting legacy on this company and battalion. And while I haven't known First Sergeant Amoakohene long during his 10 years as First Sergeant, I did have the honor to serve alongside him at the Sergeant First Class in Hawaii. Everyone simply knew him there as Sergeant Amo. When I met you back in 2019 at Schofield Barracks, you were a young platoon sergeant, filling in as Company First Sergeant for the 558th MP Company. You were at the reins of a company that needed strong leadership from the front to get them back on the right path. Sadly, you had to leave before the impacts of your leadership on that organization could be seen, but I was able to see that company transition from a place of struggling all the way to leading the Warfighter Battalion. That glide path you set for the company speaks volumes on your leadership. It makes me happy to see that hard work and dedication from that experience has translated to where you stand now, and that you can finally wear that diamond that you should have had back in Hawaii. During his time as Regulator 7, First Sergeant Amoakohene led and redeployed a company for rotation in Korea, built relationships and trained with the Spartan Brigade, and led the company on a successful first-of-its-kind NTC rotation. First Sergeant was also able to mentor his platoon sergeants so well that 5 of the 9 over his time went on to take on detachment sergeant positions. Your leadership and mentorship as Regulator 7 has proven itself in the way of the missions the company succeeds in and the caliber of leaders that you mentored to take positions of increased responsibility. Your dedication to the soldiers of the 546 did not go unrecognized. They knew that you would put your life on the line to protect each and every one of them. They knew this so well that when one of your NCOs was under attack from a cruel bucket of water at a wash rack, Staff Sergeant Jones knew that he could grab you and use your body as a shield. He is still grateful for your sacrifice that day. First Sergeant will be leaving us to PCS to Korea and work as the Operations NCOIC for USFK, working directly for General Cameron and his staff. Your new unit is inheriting a skilled leader who will truly go above and beyond for any mission and ensure conditions are met for success. Your advice and mentorship as a senior NCO will have great impacts on the important missions within USFK and US Indo-PACOM. They are truly lucky to get you, and I'm excited to see where you'll take that organization. To Sergeant First Class Lopez, thank you for the hard work you've already put into this battalion and your support to the soldiers and families of the unit. Thank you to your family and the support they will provide to you and the company. The leaders you have served alongside have attested to your care for soldiers and your outstanding leadership that you will bring to the regulators. I'm honored to serve alongside you and excited to see your impacts to this company. Every day is going to bring its own new challenges and obstacles to overcome, but I know that you are up to the task and the right person for the job. Rocket the Marne, Long Arm the Dragon, send me, 2 Dragoon, regulators, mount up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the outgoing First Sergeant Jonathan Amoakohene.
Woo! What a day. Good morning, Sergeant Colonel Gardner, Command Sergeant Major Astorga. Special thanks to Command Sergeant Palazzo, Sergeant Colonel John Canorino, Sergeant Major Sheffy, Sergeant Major Portman, who's not here today, 716, Sergeant Major Reese, who's not here as well. Thank you for your guidance and support. To all distinguished guests, families, friends, especially the soldiers of the great regulated nation, thank you for being here today. I am truly grateful for your continued support and mentorship throughout my tenure as a First Sergeant. Today marks a momentous occasion, one that is both bitter and sweet. For 703 days, I have stood before you reciting the war ethos alongside my friend, Captain Spook, who always reminded me that every day is a great day to be a soldier. Thank you for that. It seems like just yesterday, when I arrived at Fort Stewart, receiving a phone call from Command Sergeant Palazzo informing me that I will be taking responsibility for a company headed for Korea. I was filled with excitement, but I knew that this mission would test me in ways I could not imagine. Yet, I was blessed to have walked into an embrace of some of the finest leaders I have ever known. You welcomed me
in the regulated nation, and as I come to grips with the underlying issues that needed my attention, you always remained patient and supportive. Whether it was the sound of Fear's NCO, not to name any names, Sarnolis, down the hallway, or the sound of my own voice, right, shouting over some First Class Robinson, as we all know how loud he is. We knew that every action was for the greater good. Together we got the job done, and we took care of our troops. You are my family, and I am proud to have served alongside you. Throughout my tenure, I witnessed history in the making, and I have had the privilege of seeing youngest soldiers grow into seasoned leaders, overcoming every obstacle thrown their way. And I have had the pleasure of sponsoring 46 outstanding NCOs into the Corps of Non-Commissioned Officers. Serving as your first sergeant was the best job I have ever had thus far. My methodical ways may have been challenging at times, Sergeant Jenkins, I understand that. But the greatest feeling was seeing everyone coming together with mutual understanding, individual time for one another, daily LPDs to challenge each other, and the most importantly, transparency. You deserve to know that every day I was proud to serve you and uphold the promise that I made for you from day one, which was I work for you, and I still do. As I prepare to depart, I am filled with mixed emotions. I leave with a heavy heart knowing that I will miss the camaraderie and the shared experience that we have built together. But I also leave with a sense of pride in what we have accomplished. I will never forget each and every day, each and every one of you, and I will always cherish memories that we have made. To the troops, I am so proud of everything that you have accomplished, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. From successfully completing the 1st Brigade Regional Lineman Forces in Korea, to quickly assuming law enforcement activities at Fort Stewart, Hunter Army Airfield, to winning numerous awards, including Best Company of the Month, back to back, having some of the best platoon leaders compete and win Battalion Officers of the Month, NCOs of the Month, also back to back, and being part of the winning team of Brigade Best Squad Competition of the Year. For 4 weeks straight at NTC, I watched you pour your heart and soul out into your training with fierce determination that has left an absolute awe. Every moment spent preparing for that moment was a testament in your unwavering drive, passion. Watching you perform with such incredible skill and tenacity, I am overcome with gratitude. You are the embodiment of what it means to be the best. Your hard work and dedication have not gone unnoticed, and for your efforts have paid off in ways that are truly remarkable. You have pushed yourself to the absolute limit, and your results speak for themselves. As the OC said for themselves, you are the best MP company they have seen in 13 rotations. That means a lot. This is no small feat, and I hope your understanding. I hope you understand just how much of an impact your success has had on those around you. Your dedication and commitment to excellence have been inspiration to me, and I have no doubt that you will continue to achieve great things in the future. So from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you for showing me what it means to be the best. Thank you for pushing yourself to new heights and inspiring everyone to do the same. You are truly a force to be reckoned with, and I am honored to have witnessed your journey. I want to give a special shout out to some of the outstanding leaders who have contributed to the success and are on their way to becoming squad leaders, platoon sergeants, first sergeants, commanders, like Sergeant First Class Robinson, who's going to be a first sergeant. Sergeant First Class Scarborough, Sergeant First Class Bloss, who's now detachment sergeant. Sergeant First Class Garner, Sergeant Jenkins, who's going to be a detachment sergeant soon. Drill Sergeant Jones, Lieutenant Bergen, you're done. Lieutenant Giroux, Lieutenant Batten, Captain Hollins, and the infamous Kevin and Devin, and Staff Sergeant Horn, aka Shaq. And not to forget, Staff Sergeant Figueroa and Sergeant Arias. I also know that our achievements would not be possible without the support of the tireless effort of my HR representative. Yes, Sergeant Brown, wherever you are at, thank you for your support. Sergeant Ermelis, and our orderly room expert, Sergeant Heyer, to include the best supply and maintenance team that we've had within the whole entire battalion, amongst many others. Your contribution, no matter how small they may have seemed, are truly invaluable. Captain Hall, Sergeant Lopez, I can't wait to see the incredible heights that you will take this regular nation to. As leaders, we face challenges that can test our patience and rock us in ways we would never expect. But Sergeant First Class Lopez, I want to remind you that taking care of yourself and your family is crucial. This profession will push you to limits, and it is important to have the support system to come home to, despite the distance. The best I can tell you right now is be a parachute and open up to ideas. A parachute will only work when it's open. To my son, Paxton, I want to take a moment to express the depth and gratitude and admiration that I have for you. You continue to grow into extraordinary man, and I couldn't be more proud of you. Watching you learn and explore and discover the world has been an honor and privilege to me. Your energy, curiosity, and kindness never cease to amaze me. And you are the light of my life, and I treasure every moment spent with you. Marlene, co-parenting with you has been a journey of growth and learning. Our relationship has evolved, but our shared love and commitment to our son have remained steadfast. I appreciate your patience, understanding, and willingness to work together for the benefit of our child. You have shown me what it means to put our differences aside and prioritize our son's well-being. I am grateful for the partnership we have created and for the lessons that we continue to learn as co-parents. To my brother Dominic, I wouldn't be here without you. And to my sisters, thank you for raising me to be the man that I am today. You have shown me the power of family and the importance of sticking together through thick and thin. Lastly, don't hesitate to call me, reach out to me, email me, text me if you ever need help with anything. My work for you has never stopped. Rock of the Morn, Long Arm Dragon, Two Dragoon, Regulators, Regulator 7, signing off the net.
Ladies and gentlemen, the incoming First Sergeant of the 546 Military Police Company, Sergeant First Class Brenna N. Lopez.
Distinguished guests, friends, family, thank you for attending today's ceremony. Sir and CSM, thank you for the opportunity to serve as the First Sergeant for the 546 MP Company. To my two daughters, Nicole and Samantha, you are my world. You might not understand, but everything I do is for you. To my leaders, mentors, peers, soldiers past and present, thank you for helping me guide me to where I am now. I would like to take a moment to thank First Sergeant Amo, whose leadership and dedication to the company will not be forgotten. Thank you, First Sergeant, for allowing me to inherit such a successful company. To the regulators, it is important to maintain continuity and to continue to work as a team. I look forward to serving alongside my commander, Captain Hall, and enhancing the proficiency of the 546 MP Company. The 546 MP Company has a history of great leadership, and I will continue that history as the 546 First Sergeant. Rock of the Marne, Long Arm of the Dragon, Two Dragoon, Regulators, Regulator 7, signing on the net.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and join us in the singing of the Military Police Regimental March, the 3rd Infantry Division Song, and the United States Army Song.
Sergeant, take charge of company.
Regulator.
Mount up.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the ceremony. On behalf of 546 Military Police Company and the 385th Military Police Battalion, we wish to thank you for your attendance. You are invited to congratulate First Sergeant Amoakohene in front of the flags and to join Sergeant First Class Lopez at her reception in company conference room, located at Building 211, immediately following the ceremony. To Dragoon.
Fight tonight!